Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Remember, if you want to know why somebody didn't call you back after a date, you can always email us at brookandjubal@moving925.com, and we'll do a second date update for you. Today, though, we have Austin on the phone. Austin, what's up, man?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. So, you were blown off by a girl named Rachel. What happened?
We actually met on a dating site. We met on OkCupid. We went back and forth, email or message or whatever, and finally we started texting and then decided to go out to dinner.
Okay.
We go out to dinner. We're sitting right in front of each other. We're having a pretty good conversation. You know, I mean, it wasn't like I want to marry this girl or anything, but
It was just a decent time.
It was just a decent vibe, you know, and it was cool and it was fun. We had a couple cocktails. Everything was fine. And then dinner was over. We got up. I turned to say thank you to the hostess, and she beelined for her car.
How long were you at dinner, Austin?
A little over an hour, I think.
Okay.
Something like that.
Did she just leave without saying goodbye to you?
She didn't say anything. It was one of these things where it was like she was walking fast enough where I'm like, it was obvious that she was leaving, like I had leprosy or something. I mean, she was like,
Did you?
You can't think of anything that happened on the date that would make her want to leave like that?
I don't think so. I mean, everything was okay. It was a normal date. We just sat. I asked her what she did. She asked me what I did.
Have you tried to contact her?
I've texted her twice. Because that's how we set up dinner. But I've got nothing. I messaged her once through the site.
Okay.
And I checked back and I got nothing. The reason that I emailed you guys is because I just want to kind of know, if I did something that horrendous for her to flip out and leave.
Okay, well, you did meet her on a dating website. She could just be crazy. You know that, right? Okay, we're going to call her right after this, and you're prepared to hear whatever her answer is.
Yeah, I just want to know the truth.
Okay, Austin, we'll get your second date update next.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Okay, Austin emailed us because he wanted to find out why Rachel ditched him at a restaurant. She left right after they were eating. He went to say goodbye to the hostess, and she made a beeline for her car. He hasn't talked to her since. Austin, are you ready to give her a call?
I'm ready.
You sound super ready.
There's nothing you can think of that would have turned her off that much.
I was on my game, or at least I thought.
All right, maybe that's the problem. All right.
Hi, this is Rachel.
Hey, Rachel, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Hi.
You didn't win anything.
No, you didn't win if you're curious. We actually have a mutual friend, a guy named Austin. You went out on a date with him a little while ago, and then you kind of just took off after dinner.
Yeah, you really pissed me off.
He pissed you off?
Yeah.
Oh, you sound still angry about it.
Actually, I am. I'm kind of annoyed. I've been thinking about it ever since, how annoying it was.
All right. It seems like we kind of have to do a lot of coaxing to get people to do these second date updates. It sounds like you just want to tell your story. So what do you do to piss you off?
Honestly, he seemed like a nice guy. It was a fun dinner. We had a good time. The conversation was good. And I was actually thinking, hey, this might go somewhere. But then I happened to look over. He paid the check. He insisted on paying the check, which I thought was, interesting.
Right.
Chivalrous.
And so the bill was $75. He tipped $2.
He tipped $2 on a $75 tab.
Oh yeah, and the service was, fine. There was no problem with the service. And I don't even really believe in stocking service anyway. Yeah, $2.
No, maybe he's bad at math, Rachel.
Nobody's that bad at math.
Well,
I'm terrible
no
at
one's
math.
that bad at math, and if he's that bad at math, then it's a deal breaker anyway.
Okay,
because
okay,
that's
I'll
the
give you
target.
that.
Oh, man.
Have you worked in the service industry before? Is that why you're extra
Oh,
pissed?
yeah. For like 10 years, I was a server, and that's unacceptable. It's completely unacceptable. I mean, I overtipped because I was a server, so I was so stunned that I wrote him off, and I just left.
Rachel, Austin's on the phone with us right now. Austin, I'm going to start calling you cheap-ass Austin. Did you really just tip $2 on a $75 tab?
I absolutely did tip $2.
What?
Whoa.
How are you admitting to that,
Absolutely.
dude?
I made a mistake.
Well, listen. Okay, for one, service people like waiters and waitresses and what have you, they work on their tip. This person, okay, as we're having dinner, kept repeatedly coming over, couldn't remember what we ordered. Our meals came at different times.
Rachel just said that everything went well and the service was fine.
I totally covered the whole thing. I was jokey McJokerton the whole time, going, oh, well, we can do this and blah, 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 blah. So I'm not going to let this waitress, screw up my date. So, of course, I'm going to cover for her.
Austin, don't you think that it looked bad on you to only tip $2 if there really was that big of an issue that you never said anything about?
You know what? It's not supposed to look bad because it's customary not to, A, look at the check, and B, if you don't look at what you're doing and judge a person by that,
I don't agree with his tipping, but you shouldn't be looking at a bill that somebody else is paying for, especially on a date.
I always look to see if people
Right.
are tipping.
Yeah, but at the end,
I actually do.
But you shouldn't be. On a date, like, even if they wanted to pay for a coupon, that's none of your business. The way they pay is their own business. That doesn't have anything to do with you.
Rachel, so did you notice bad service?
I thought it was fine. I mean, he was right. The meals came out like slightly apart. It was not perfect. Like, it was a fun, casual restaurant. It was fine.
All right, so the show will offer you guys a second date. We'll pay for it.
Including tip.
No, we're not paying for the tip, okay? Because I have no idea how the service is going to go. Would you guys want to go on a second date if we pay for it? That way, neither of you have to look at a bill.
As I said, Austin, I did have a fun time at dinner with you. I think this is not going to work. The way you think about that is not compassionate, and I know it's a tiny deal, but I think it's a bigger deal, and I'm going to pass.
yes.
Okay,
Go,
no date.
Rachel. I'm with you.
It's gone from just tipping to people's compassion on a whole.
These are people's lives
Yeah.
here.
From now on, Second Date Update, we discuss societal issues.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm surprised at how many guys we've had email us for the Second Date Update. Again, if you go out on a date with someone and they don't get back to you, email us, brookandjubal@moving925.com, and we'll call them and ask why they didn't call you back after your first date. Today we have Christian on the phone with us. Christian, how are you?
Hey, guys, good. How are you?
I'm sorry. I'm only giggling because Jubal does a Christian voice for the phone tabs. This sounds very opposite of you, Christian.
You expect him to go, hey, yeah, what's up? Okay. Christian, what happened with you, man? You emailed us. What's the girl's name that you want us to call?
Her name's Amanda.
Amanda. All right. And what'd you guys do on your first date?
We went out to a movie. I asked her out to a movie, and
How'd you meet her?
we met at a coffee shop. She was sitting there, and I thought she was really pretty, and just kind of went off from there. And I decided to ask her out to a movie.
So you guys went to the movies, and everything seemed to go fine?
Yeah, I wanted to show her The Expendables 2 because I thought it was, it was really good.
Yeah, if you took me to that, I wouldn't go on a second
Yeah,
date with
me
you. But either way, you guys went to that, and then what happened?
Well, then she, after the movie, she kind of said something came up, and she just sort of left. She said her roommate texted her that her roommate needed her, and it kind of felt like an excuse a little bit just because it came up out of nowhere.
Can I say, as a girl, that is an excuse.
It sounds like it.
I have pulled the roommate excuse before, and it's one of those things where you text your roommate and you say, hey, if I text you banana at 7 p.m., that means you got to call me and rescue me from this date.
Right.
I have to vouch. I've had it pulled on me, obviously, a couple times,
All right.
literally.
So
Yeah.
she just left, and did you try to get a hold of her?
Yeah, I tried to call her a couple times, and it just never came back, and I'm just wondering, what happened.
You can't think of anything that happened while you were in the movie.
No, I'm a huge fan, and I was, I was talking about the movie a lot,
All right, we're going to call her right after this.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Okay, Christian took Amanda to see The Expendables 2. Questionable choice.
Yeah.
And after the movie, she claimed to have gotten a text message from her roommate about some sort of emergency, and she left. He hasn't heard from her since. Christian, you ready to give Amanda a call?
Yes.
Christian, do you date a lot?
Here and there.
It sounded like a no, kind of, didn't
Yeah,
it?
I did. Are you prepared for this to be kind of mean?
Sure, yeah. I mean, I guess. I hope it's not, but I mean, yeah.
Okay, we're calling her right now.
Hello?
Hey, Amanda, how are you? This is Brooke and Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning on Moving 92.5.
Hi.
How are you?
What's up?
Not much. You sound excited to hear from us.
I'm home. Did I win something?
Well, sort of. You won a second date update.
God, no.
Have you been listening to our show at all?
I listen to you guys a lot.
Okay, so you know what the second date update is. It's where you go on a date with someone, they email us to ask you why. Do you remember going on a date with a guy named Christian?
Yes.
You guys went to the Expendables 2?
Yes.
You ditched out on him, said you got a text message from your roommate and left?
Yes.
Why did that happen?
Does he really not know why that might happen?
Yeah.
Christian, why don't you just ask her herself why she didn't get back to you?
So, Amanda, why didn't you get back to me?
All right, do you really want me to just, be totally honest here?
Yeah,
Can I tell them
I'd
about
love
our
that.
date? So he invites me to go see The Expendables, which is an action movie, which I'm not really into action movies, but I was like, okay, be cool, do something he's interested in.
Okay.
And I'm like, you know what? Yes, okay, let's be open to this.
All right.
And I get to the theater, and the show is not starting for an hour and a half.
Okay.
Whoa.
That's very, very early.
Did he get the time wrong?
No, I don't know, but he seemed really happy
No,
to
okay,
sit
let me
in the
just-
dirty lobby with me.
Amanda, let Christian talk for a second.
Let me just interrupt here, okay? Yes, we got there early. You don't even understand. This is an incredibly important movie in the action hero genre.
Christian, you're not helping your case, dude.
I am.
Okay, yes,
I'm
and this is
excited
what
about this.
Okay, let Christian talk for a second, Amanda, please.
I am excited. Not only is it a star-studded cast of
thank you.
historically great action movies, but it's
Chris-
also just.
Christian, I was just telling Amanda to let you talk. Now I just want to stop you for your own good. What, are you really that into this movie? You
This
can't.
movie is going to be incredible. Did you see the first? This one
Well,
has Randy Couture in it. Not only
hence the
amongst
title.
other action stars.
Okay.
This is going to be a monumental thing, and I wanted to get there in order to, I don't know if she was familiar with the first one.
So he spent an hour and a half getting me ready for this with a lecture. I was basically lectured in a theater lobby for an hour and a half on the history of action heroes, talking about the chronology of each character.
I got to give you props for not leaving then. I can't.
And there
believe
were
you
no
stayed.
drinks. There was no alcohol involved. Maybe if I was drinking,
Amanda-
I could have.
What else happened?
Okay, so then we get into the movie theater, and there's still about 15 minutes till the movie is going to
God.
start, And I'm, trying to have a conversation about something I might be interested. And he's like, please, I need to get into the right mindset for this. So,
Wow.
How did you?
You can't be distracted by other outside things. I told her we would be able to focus on,
I
other
just
stuff
listened to
after
you
the movie,
talk
but right now,
for an hour and a half, and you can't listen to one thing about me.
Wow.
So he says this. He goes, listen, he's like, you can go into your zone, check your email or whatever.
Wow.
How did you not stand up and leave right then, Amanda?
I don't know. I don't really freaking know. So during the movie, which he had to get in the zone for, he talked through the whole damn thing. He was like, see, this is who I was
pointed
telling you
out
about.
I pointed out things that were important different stars that you might not have known about.
Oh,
It was, I don't even care. If you can't understand the importance of this movie on our generation, then I don't want to.
Clearly, we have different value systems.
Yeah.
We
I
have different value
don't want a second
systems.
date. So
Christian, you already say you don't want a second date.
I do not want a second date.
Okay.
And I mean,
Then
if-
why
if
are you
can't
calling
understand
me?
Well, he wanted to know why. Although Christian, you probably don't want to let people know you're so excited about movies like The Expendables. Even if you're into sci-fi, it could be a little much. Amanda, I'm assuming that you are also a no on us paying for you guys to go on a second date.
You're right on that.
Christian, have you learned anything from this process?
I learned that it was an incredible movie and that you should all see it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
You go out on a date with someone, they blow you off. We call them to find out why. Today we've got Joey from Everett on the phone. Joey, how are you?
Hey guys, how are you?
I'm all right. So you emailed us and you want us to get a hold of a girl named Tiffany. What's the story? How did you guys meet? Tell us about your first date.
I mean, we met because I've got some friends who know her, and then they kept being like, you should ask her out, so I finally did. And so we went out on this date. I took her to the Italian restaurant, and we had a really nice time. Like, her and I seem to have a lot of the same interests. Like, she also snowboards, and she's really close to her family, and walked her home, and then so we just had like a nice kiss at her door, and then never heard from her again.
Have you tried to get a hold of her?
Yeah, I tried calling her, and she just won't pick up, and I've left her a couple voicemails. And I'm not, I don't want to sound creepy, so I'm not, like, obsessively calling her, but she's not getting back to me.
Joey, by your description of the date, every woman in Seattle is like, oh, why didn't he ask me out?
I know.
Apparently something happened, though, because she's not getting back to you. Now, how long has it been since that date?
It's been like 2 weeks.
Joey, were there any awkward moments that you can remember?
Not that I can remember. I mean, maybe. I mean, obviously, she must have thought there was one.
Okay.
And so you guys kissed, and the kiss was fine, like nothing weird about that.
No, and she seemed happy at the time. Like, it wasn't like, we kissed and then she, ran into the house like upset or anything. No.
Okay.
She started gagging or anything like that.
Right. No, there was no vomiting on the doorstep. No.
All right, so you're ready to call her and find out why she blew you off.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to call her right after this.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, brookeandjubal@moving925.com. Right now, though, Joey is on the phone, and Joey took Tiffany out. They had a good date, kissed at the end. Everything seemed to be fine. And then she, hasn't talked to him since. So we're going to call her right now. Joey, you ready to call Tiffany?
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how nervous are you?
I'm pretty nervous.
It's like the wrong kind of butterflies this time.
Yeah.
See if she answers here. Hopefully I dialed correctly.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Tiffany, please?
Yes, this is she.
Tiffany, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5.
Are you trying to phone tap me?
No, I am not trying to phone tap you. Actually, I just have a question about a mutual friend of ours.
Okay. Okay.
It's a guy named Joey that you went out on a date with. You guys went on a date and had a pretty decent time. Is that true or false?
I mean, okay, it's true. We did have a pretty decent time.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
The reason that I'm calling is you kind of blew him off and haven't gotten back to him after your first date, and we want to know why.
Come on.
I know it's kind of
Really?
weird. Yeah, I know it's kind of weird. He emailed us and asked us to ask you this question. So, if there's hesitation on your part, he's the one that wanted it put out on the radio anyway.
Okay. I mean, well, you're right. Like the date itself was pretty decent. I mean, we had a good conversation. It was good food. However, the next night, I got a text from him around the same time, around like a little bit before dinner time. What you doing tonight? And I first of all, I was, in for the night, and I like to take things slow. So 2 nights in a row was, a bit much. I decided not to respond. But then a little bit later, around like midnight or so, I was getting into bed and I saw a text from him saying, "Thinking of you," which was just a little like strange after our first date.
Tiffany, here's the thing. He says that he didn't really try to reach out to you at all because he doesn't like to put on the full court press like that. Like he didn't even try to friend you on Facebook or anything.
He made it sound like he was such a gentleman, just walking you to the door and only giving you a kiss.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess for the first night, but obviously he had other plans for the second one because around...
Hey, Joey, a random text that just says, "What you doing tonight?" A little late in the evening. You can see how that could be taken the wrong way, right?
Yeah, no, I never sent those messages, so I don't know what.
Joey, come on, fess up, dude.
Tiffany, I should also tell you, Tiffany, that Joey is on the phone.
Hi, Joey.
Hey, I never sent you any messages, so I don't know what you're referring to.
Okay, that's the oldest trick in the book. What are you talking about? Of course you did.
No, like
you don't have to be embarrassed.
The day after we went out, I went out with a bunch of friends, and yeah, I mean we went out for drinks and stuff, but I wasn't like out drunk texting you or anything. I don't know what.
Joey, you remember the one at 3 a.m. about what you wanted to do with me on the leather ottoman? You remember that one?
Joey!
I did not send anything. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Joey, if you did it, admit to it.
Look, okay, you know what? This has happened before with my friends. Sometimes when we go out, like I'll leave my phone on the table and go to the bathroom, and they'll text like random people. Like my mom will call me the next day being upset with me. I bet you that's what happened. I did not send you any kind of text.
Joey, my friends have done that before, and I've also used it as an excuse when I do it. So,
no, like I even checked my phone after, and I don't have anything. So they must have just sent you something, then deleted it from my phone. These guys? That's the kind of stuff they do.
If your friends have done this before, don't you lock your phone or anything?
Well, that's where I'm stupid. Then I need to start doing that clearly.
Okay, so here's the deal. Tiffany, do you believe that Joey didn't send those text messages?
It's hard to tell. It really is hard to tell. I mean, I guess it's possible that he didn't, but then again, I don't know, the whole situation. I mean, the friends that you obviously hang out with.
These are the friends that introduced me to her in the first place. These are people that she knows.
Yeah, that's right. You guys have mutual friends. So if you're calling his friends dirtbags, then you're calling your friends dirtbags too.
I don't know. I could maybe possibly believe you. It's just kind of...
You should ask them the question if they sent it. If they did send it, will you go on a second date with Joey? We'll pay for it.
If they tell me, not you or the radio tells me that they sent it, then I would definitely, go on another date. But, if not, then.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm excited for you guys. I give Joey the benefit of the doubt, and I think that there's love blooming right now.
Joey?
I think you got caught.
Joey? Yeah, I think you got caught too. When we get off the phone here, call your friends, tell them to vouch for you, and we'll pay for a second date, all right?
Come on, you guys.
You better not.
So they'll be fine.
I have their numbers too, so I can call first.
All right, yeah, whoever gets to them first wins.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You go out on what you think is a great first date and then never hear from that person again. We'll call them for you to find out why they haven't gotten back to you. Today we have Tommy from Port Orchard on the phone. Tommy?
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good. Who do you want us to get a hold of today?
So I went on a date with this girl, and I met her on a dating website.
Okay.
And she wanted to do like an activity, not like go out to dinner or something.
Let me ask you this. Was it a free dating site or one you pay for? Because that makes a big difference.
It's a free trial. Eventually, you would pay.
All right.
Okay.
So either way, she wanted to go do an activity.
It's your trial girlfriend.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
But,
and what happened?
So we, my idea is miniature golf, right?
Uh-huh.
Had a really good time there, and then afterwards I asked her, I was like, hey, you want to come back to my place? And she said, yeah. And so I was like, oh, she's having fun too. And we go back to my place, and then, like, literally she's there for, like, 10 or 15 minutes, and she gets all awkward and weird and, like, makes up an excuse and ditches out. Like, something switched. Like, something happened, you know?
What was her excuse, Tommy?
Like, all of a sudden she had, like, work super early in the morning or something.
It's weird. Like, you're not the first person that we've talked to that had this happen to them. In my dating experience, this has never happened where someone just kind of randomly left. Maybe I'm better at dating than I thought I was.
No, you just get them so drunk that they can't drive home.
That's probably the key.
Do you have anything weird in your apartment?
No, I don't think so.
So you have no idea why she could have just kind of gotten weird and left.
Yeah, I mean, literally, we got back and, like, we barely even hung out. There wasn't even time for me to screw anything up.
All right, and have you tried to contact her?
I have, and she's not answer. She doesn't answer my calls. She won't answer my texts. And now I'm like, I've completely moved on. I don't even care. I just want to I just want to know why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just want an answer. Cool. Okay, we're gonna call her right after this.
All right, cool.
Turn the lights on. Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Tommy went out on a date with a girl. They went back to his place. She was there for a matter of minutes before getting awkward and leaving. He hasn't been able to get a hold of her since. We're going to give her a call now to find out why. Tommy, what's her name anyway? I never got that from you.
Amy.
Okay. All right. We're going to give Amy a call right now to see why she hasn't gotten back to you.
And Tommy, will you remind me, how long ago was the date?
About 2 weeks ago.
Okay. So it's been a while.
One of the nicest.
Hang on, Tommy. We're dialing right now. Hang on.
Hello,
Hi, is Amy there?
this is Amy.
Amy, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5.
Who is it?
Jubal from Moving 92.5, the radio station.
Okay.
You went out on a date a little while ago with a guy named Tommy.
Yes, I did.
And he emailed us wanting to know why you haven't gotten back to him. He said you went back to his place and then you got kind of awkward and just split.
Well, that's true.
Can you tell us why?
Wow, I really wish we wouldn't have done this because it's not like,
Well,
how can I put this? Like, that I think we're just into different things. That's probably the
You're
way to
into
put it.
different things. Did you see something in his apartment that made you think that he's like weird or something?
Actually, that's exactly what happened. I mean, the date itself was really good. He's a really nice guy, and we definitely,
Amy, get to what you saw in the apartment. It's killing me.
Sorry. Well, I don't want to make it seem like he's an all-around bad guy. But when we ended up going back to his apartment, he was in the bathroom brushing his teeth, which I was like, okay, so that means we're going to be making out. I was ready for that.
All right.
I was just kind of looking through his movie. I'm laughing just because he's going to be really embarrassed when I say this, but he had like all of his porn just out with all of his regular movies.
That's awesome.
So it's like Caddyshack, and then right next to it is like Position Impossible. I was like, wait, what? And I remember reading that. I was like, maybe I saw that wrong, and I was like, no.
Amy, hang on one second. Tommy, you don't hide your adult movies?
Oh, he's on the phone?
Yes.
They were hidden with all the other DVDs.
Amy, yeah, Tommy is on the phone. Tommy, how do you say hi to Tommy again since you haven't talked to him?
Oh, my. Hi, Tommy.
I'm so sorry that I didn't put those away, but that is just so normal within a guy's apartment, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but not.
Yeah,
whatever you do, like in your home, is your own thing. But it was like that's like not a first date kind of.
Yeah.
Tommy, I normally don't like to display my porn like a coffee table book. I like to put it away, especially if I know that I've got a date that might be coming over.
I know. I apologize. I did not have the forethought to hide it.
Amy, I have to ask, though, is that like an unforgivable thing for you?
I don't want to say that it's unforgivable, but I think, honestly, I think this was and I'm laughing just because, like, as like, you know, open as to having your porn out, but it's also, like, just the names of the movie that was really weird, too, because they were, like, all on...
Wait, so
what porn in history wasn't named weird?
Yeah, exactly.
You actually...
I guess I just didn't know that much, you know. It's just weird to see them, you know. I mean, I will give it to them. Everything was alphabetized, and his apartment was very neat.
That's awesome. Amy, what were some of the names? I'm just curious.
Oh, my God. Well, I don't remember all of them, but the one that, like, totally freaked me out because it's on a kids movie was Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And I was like,
Nice
but on the
parallel.
side picture, I was like, that is not the one that I know.
You like pick it up, you're like, oh, this is so sweet. He's got like kids movies. He likes Disney. That's not Disney.
No.
No.
Amy?
Yeah?
Now, we'd like to offer you a second date if you'll go out with him again.
Let me ask her, Amy. I'm sorry. I'm a normal guy. Let me take you out on another date. You'll come back, drink some tea at my place. There'll be no porn anyway.
If it helps your decision, Amy, we'll pay for the date.
Well, you know, he's a really nice guy. That I'll give him. And he didn't try to make any extra extraordinary horny moves. So I'd go out with him again.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, you guys can watch porn together.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're not paying for the movie rentals.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know, we don't air every single one of these second date updates.
Yeah.
We only air the good ones.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of just average ones that are like, yeah, I just didn't think she was that cool and didn't want to call her back.
Yeah.
Not very entertaining,
Yeah.
but we do get emails from weird people.
All the time.
And there's enough of them out there to fill quite a few hours of time.
Teresa and Craigslist exists.
Nicole is on the phone right now. Nicole, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good. Now, you emailed us about a guy named Tony. Tell us about your email.
Well, I went on a date, just one date. I guess basically he hasn't called me back.
You sound kind of nervous right now, Nicole. Are you nervous?
I don't know. I feel a little funny about it, I guess. you know?
Okay.
What did you guys do on your date?
I'm an actress. I'm in a play. And we met up to have drinks first, and then he came to see the play.
Nice.
Oh, I
okay.
love drunk actresses.
It was one drink.
Okay.
It was kind of a risky move on my part, but you know.
And then what happened?
Well, I thought, we had this drink, and it was nice, and then I came out after the show, and he was gone. Like, he didn't text me. I couldn't find him.
Did you have a bad performance?
I don't think so. I thought it was, I've had lots of people tell me they thought it was great in the show. I don't know, maybe.
Were you expecting, did you have high hopes?
Yeah, kind of. I didn't know him that well yet. So.
This is like a first date. He doesn't even really know much about you other than he's going to check out your show.
Yeah, but I'd be so good even strangers would bring me flowers.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay,
Sure.
But now I'm like, I really have to know why. I'm just kind of starting to obsess over it. What happened,
Have you tried to get a hold of him?
I have. I've texted him and nothing.
Huh.
Okay.
Maybe
Weird.
he had an emergency, but he didn't call you at all?
Maybe. Now it's been almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to call him right after this, see if we can get him on the phone and ask him why he ditched you, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Okay, Nicole's on the phone with us. She emailed us about a guy named Tony. They kind of went on a date. Nicole is an actress, and she invited Tony to her show. Nicole, what show were you performing in the first place?
Sound of Music.
Sound of Music.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
What do you play?
The lead, the Julie Andrews part.
Wow.
Okay. So you weren't just like a character this is your production pretty much. You're the star. Okay.
These are a few of my favorite things, Nicole.
All right, Nicole. It's weird that he would just ditch you and not hang around after the performance.
Did you guys have...
Yeah, to not give me anything.
Okay. Call him right now. And feel free to jump in whenever you want, okay?
Hopefully in song.
Okay.
Dude, that'd be awesome. Second date update musical style.
Hello?
Can I speak to Tony, please?
Yeah, this is Tony. Who's this?
Tony, what's up, dude? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. What's happening? How are you?
I'm good. Not bad.
That is polite, Tony.
Yeah, that is very polite
Yeah,
of you.
it's very nice.
Any idea why we might be calling you?
No, well, I've heard these updates on dates.
Yeah.
Are you guys calling about that?
Second date update.
Is that what you're calling for?
Yeah, somebody emailed us about you. Any idea who it would be?
I think so. It has to be this girl, Nicole, that I went out on a date with.
She wants to know why you ditched her after you came to see her performance of The Sound of Music.
Yeah. Did she tell you that it was sort of like an alternative sort of steampunk version? Did she mention this?
What?
So it wasn't a regular version of Sound of Music?
Are you like a Sound of Music critic where you could only watch the original?
I wouldn't say I'm a critic, but I know the movie. Did she tell you about every singing number that she had, what she did?
She told us that she was performing in The Sound of Music.
Yeah.
She told you to come watch it. You had plans to go out after, and you left, and she couldn't find you after the performance. That's all she told us.
Well, okay, and so it's at this kind of dark kind of club called the Rebar.
Oh, yeah.
in
I've been to the
Capitol
Rebar.
Hill. You know it? Okay.
Yeah, so it's like an adult version or something, whatever, punk music.
Yeah, except that every time she came out and did her numbers, and these are like, the sort of classic Julie Andrews songs, she went topless.
Okay.
It was a strip version of Sound of Music.
Uh-huh.
I think
Yeah.
Okay. I have to say something. I told him ahead of time it was a progressive version. Like I said, this is not. I told him.
Progressive could mean like different kind of music. You need to alert somebody that you're going to be topless.
Well, no, I
Yeah,
said.
this was like, Nicole, this was like the soft porn version,
No,
no. There wasn't anything artsy.
It's not like it was porn. I mean, I told you, it's not like it's not a Fifth Avenue show.
Right. But Nicole, like speaking from Tony's perspective, if someone were to go, hey, I'm performing this thing, it's pretty progressive, I'd be like, okay, cool, so like it's rock or something, and I showed up and you're topless, like you should probably alert somebody to the fact that you're going to be naked if they're coming to see you for the first time and they don't even know you.
Well, it's part of what the show is. Like I feel like it would take away from the whole point of what it's doing if I was to tell him ahead of time. It wasn't just to be like, this is like a pornographic version of Sound of Music. It's like there was a point, and I didn't want to. I don't know. I felt like I was ruining it, and I tried to like tell him. I tried in as many ways as I could to be like, kind of risque, cool.
Right.
He was like, yeah, totally, cool.
Tony, you went expecting to see a musical, The Sound of Music, and ended up in the middle of a boob show, which is fine.
It was totally gratuitous and unnecessary. It didn't make any sense. It doesn't work with the storyline. I mean, it just was bad.
Like now he's critiquing the script.
Thank you, Siskel.
Tony?
Yeah.
So you're pretty conservative then?
I don't know if I'm conservative, but The Sound of Music, man, it's sacred, isn't it?
It's like his
It's
holy
not even
grail.
about. It's not even about him seeing boobs. On the first, it's like The Sound of Music. She just ruined The Sound of Music for me. Tony, I think the problem is you're maybe trying to date the wrong gender of people.
No, I like girls.
Okay, Tony, you're conservative, and the boobs creeped you out, right?
Yeah, and leave The Sound of Music alone. You know what I mean?
Okay, we get it, Tony.
Okay,
It's
get
a
off The
classic.
Sound of Music.
Yeah, you love Julie Andrews.
All right, Tony, will you go out with her again on a second date? We'll pay for you guys to go out again.
Oh, you know what, guys? No, I'm sorry, man. Like, you should find Nicole somebody who wants to see that, but no, not for me.
Really?
I hope she finds somebody who wants to see her boobs. That's
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah.
Well, Nicole,
Thanks, though.
I honestly, I'm not disappointed. I just needed to know why.
right.
Nicole. So I mean, you're not upset, but at least you got your answer.
I got my answer.
Okay. Also, I'd like to come watch you guys rehearse. If that's a possibility. Anytime, just let me know.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Brooke, what is a deal breaker for you if you go out on a date?
Actually, being seasick. I like to be on boats. I know that sounds
Really?
weird.
Yeah, Mitt Romney over here. I like to be on yachts.
Let me rephrase. By seasick, I mean if they don't own a boat. We've got Brian on the phone. Brian, what's up? How are you, man?
How's it going, guys?
Good. Now, you emailed us about a girl you met named Michelle. It says here that you met her online.
I did. I met her online, and, she had said that it was the first time she'd ever done it before, like online dating at all.
Okay.
So just to kind of be safe, I guess, she wanted to have a group, have some other people there, which I thought was fine. It's a first date, be kind of casual.
Understandable. Mm-hmm. There are perverts like you online all the time trying to prey on people, Brian. I wouldn't trust you either.
So did you still plan a night out for the group?
Yeah, we did. We just, went out and we're just going to get some drinks, and she said she was going to bring her friend.
Okay.
So I thought, I'd bring someone too, so I brought my sister.
All right. Wouldn't you think, Brian, just speaking as a guy, wouldn't you think you'd want to bring like one of your guy friends along in case her friend is cute and they hit it off?
I mean, yeah, but, if I got one of my guy friends, he would be mostly interested in hooking up with her friend and not really screening.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I trust my sister to kind of go, she seems cool, or, she's crazy.
So how'd the date go? You showed up with your sister, she showed up with her roommate, and you guys had a decent time?
It was pretty casual and fun, and, she thought she was cool. I thought everyone got along. When we were done, I, gave her a hug, and said I'd call her in a couple days, left her a message, and it's been weeks now, and I really thought I would hear from her right away.
Did you only call her that one time and leave her a message once?
Yeah, I left the message once. After a certain amount of time, I just thought, I don't get it. 'Cause I really thought, things went well. I don't want to keep calling her and sound desperate or
All right, we'll do it for you.
I just left it alone,
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why I contacted you guys.
It's much better to have a radio station call her on the air. Trust me, it works. No, seriously, though, we'll call her right after this and see if we can get her on the phone and get an answer for you, okay?
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Lydia, you did some online dating.
It's a scary, scary world.
So when you went out with a guy, would you request that he have someone else come along or try to meet him in a group?
No, but thinking back, I probably should have.
Probably a good idea. All right. Well, that's what Brian did. Brian's on the phone with us right now. He emailed us about Michelle. So, Brian, I'm going to just say it. In my opinion, it's kind of a weird move. You invited your sister to come along on the date.
Yeah, but we're really close, like friends.
Okay.
It's not like,
I'll give him that.
I trust her judgment.
Yeah.
So.
All right, Brian, we're going to call her right now and see what Michelle says, okay?
Cool.
All right,
Thanks.
hang on.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Michelle, please?
This is?
Michelle, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Thank you for asking. Any idea why I'd be calling you?
No? Did I win something?
Oh.
You did not win anything. I'm sorry. I wanted to call you to ask you about a guy named Brian that you went on a date with. Do you have a few minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. When you went out on a date with Brian, apparently you met him with your roommate and he brought along his sister. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's tried to get a hold of you since that date that you went on and you haven't called him back. We were just calling to ask what the specific reason is.
He's really, I don't know if I want to say into his sister. He just kept saying, oh, did I tell you my sister did this? And did I tell you my sister did that? And
Okay.
it got so weird. And at one point, I kind of felt like, is he trying to set me up with his sister? Like, what's
Really?
going on? Because he's a nice guy. I really think he's a nice guy, but it was just so weird.
Was it more upsetting to you that he invited his sister along in the first place, or was it the relationship between his sister that made things weird for you?
More like the relationship that was so weird. But the weirdest thing, I don't even, it's so weird. towards the end of the evening, he had to use the restroom. And before he went to the restroom, he gave her an Eskimo kiss.
What? That is crossing the line.
Like when you rub the noses?
Yeah, that's not crossing the line. That's demolishing the whole playing field.
What?
He gave his sister an Eskimo kiss. Brian?
No.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, Brian's on the phone, Michelle. Brian, did you really give your sister an Eskimo kiss?
I mean, we were drinking, it was just like we were being goofy, it was like an inside thing that we used to do when we were kids. And
Yeah, I used to sleep with my doll when I was younger too, but I don't do that anymore. Should grow out of things at a certain point, don't you think?
You live with your sister?
Yeah.
How many Eskimo kisses a week do you guys share?
I don't know. It sounds weirder than it is. It really does.
Yeah, I mean, there's close with your sister or your sibling, and then there's Eskimo kissing them in a restaurant.
I mean, it's like if you had like a handshake you used to do with your friend or something that was kind of goofy.
No.
You're like, remember this thing we used to do?
Michelle, did it feel to you like it was kind of like, hey, this is my sister, a playful thing we've done? I mean,
I mean, it was weird. I have a brother. I'll punch him in the face if he ever tried to Eskimo kiss me, and I love him dearly.
All right.
Brian, have you ever taken your sister out on a date before? With you?
I'm glad you said with you. It sounded like, yeah.
What, like have I ever dated my sister?
No. I think we all know the answer to that. Brian, have you ever taken your sister out to meet somebody else?
Actually, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I have.
And how did that end up?
Not well, actually.
That was their butterfly kisses phase.
Brian, have you not learned at this point that maybe your relationship is a little too much?
I know it sounds weird, but it's really not weird at all.
I don't know how, okay. The term Eskimo kissing my sister, I don't know how that can sound weirder, or be tame. We always offer people a second date. Brian, would you want to take Michelle out again?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I thought she was cool. I thought we had a great time.
Do you want to take your sister out more than you want to take Michelle out?
I would definitely leave my sister at home this time.
Good job. Good
Michelle,
job,
if Brian leaves his sister at home, we will pay for your second date.
If he leaves his sister at home, I'll try it again.
You will.
Wow.
Okay.
This is like proof that there's someone for everyone.
I almost imagine right now Brian's going to take the phone away from his face and go, sis, she said yes.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
If you are absolutely terrible at dating, there's really only one sure way to find out. And that is to email us at brookeandjubal@moving925.com, and we'll do the second date update for you. We've got Will on the phone right now. He emailed us about a girl named Kate. What's up, Will?
Hey, how you doing?
Good, man.
Oh, well, Will with the broken heart. How long ago did you go out with Kate?
Just not too long ago, like last week. We met online.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Dating website or Facebook or something like that?
Dating website.
Okay.
Yeah, it was cool.
You sound very...
I'm a little nervous.
Okay. I'll say nervous or stoned. I can't figure it out. And I'm not judging with either one.
What did you guys do on the date, Will?
Well, we thought we'd keep it casual and do like some bowling, dinner, drinks type deal. So it was cool.
All right. And did you guys kiss or anything at the end of the day? You go back to your place, or did you just bowl and have dinner and you went your separate ways?
I mean, I walked her to her car
Uh-huh.
and gave her a kiss goodnight. And I thought there'd be like a second date. I mean, she's so funny. She's got a great smile.
You haven't heard from her at all since your date?
No, I figured maybe Jubal, if you called her, maybe.
Yeah, that's always a good idea.
You know,
ladies always answer to Jubal.
You're the man.
Ladies never tell me no.
Well, can you think of anything that went wrong, or was there any awkward moments that you can recall?
I mean, it's the first date, so you're bound to have a couple awkward moments, I guess. Mm-hmm. But I really thought we hit it off.
Okay. Did you express your emotions a little bit better than your monotone voice that we hear over the phone?
Yeah, I've got game.
Okay. Sorry, Will. I'll back off.
All right, Will, we're going to call her right after this and see if we can get her on the phone and ask her why she hasn't called you back, okay?
Oh, thanks a lot, you guys.
Now he's trying to show emotion.
Give Will A for effort. A for effort.
I'm pumping it up for you, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right, Will, hold on, okay?
All right, cool.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, got Will on the phone. If he made it through the song and is still awake. Will, you still with us?
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm way nervous.
All right, Will emailed us about a girl named Kate that he went on a date with. They met online, went out for bowling and dinner, gave her a kiss at the end of the night, and just hasn't heard back.
I hope you didn't really royally screw this up.
Yeah. Are you ready to give her a call and ask her why she hasn't called you back?
Yeah, all right, let's do it.
All right, Will.
Look at that enthusiasm.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Kate, please?
This is Kate.
Kate, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5.
Hi.
We are calling because we have a mutual friend.
Who's that?
It's a guy named Will. Do you know a guy named Will?
Yes.
Okay. We do a thing on our show called Second Date Update. It's where somebody goes on a date with someone and then blows them off, and we call to find out why. So Will emailed us about you. He said that you went out on a date for bowling and dinner, and he hasn't been able to get a hold of you since. So we wanted to ask you why you haven't called him back.
I'd rather not talk about this with you, and I'd rather not talk to him again.
Whoa. Well, why don't you want to talk to him again?
I just don't think it's a really great idea.
Kate, are you angry with him? Can I ask that?
No.
No, you're not
No,
angry.
no.
Are you embarrassed?
No.
Did he do something on your date that was offensive?
No, the date was fine.
Kate, he gave us permission to call you and ask you the question. He gave us permission to air whatever you say about him. I mean, if there's a problem, it's really his fault for asking. If it's something that, if it's some information you don't think he wants out there, he's the one that called us and asked us to get a hold of you. So,
Well, there's definitely information he did not want out there.
Oh, my
But he didn't give me.
all right.
But you found something out about him after the date.
I did.
Did you Google stalk him, or what'd you do?
No. So, one of my friends, when I got home after the date, she convinced me that I should actually get a background check done on him.
Like a full-on, like you paid for a background check?
Yeah, I found out he has 2 indecent exposure charges.
Are you serious?
Oh, no.
I am totally serious.
How long ago did they happen?
Oh, whatever, 007. You did a background check on me?
Kate, Will's on the phone.
I could
Oh, my
totally
God.
explain that.
Explain it, Will.
Your friends dare you to go through the drive-thru naked and order a Big Mac. And you do that once, and then you get, like, a reputation. And then you're in college, and they're like, streak, 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 streak. And so you think it's a good idea to do it one more time. Surely you can't get busted twice. I'm an idiot.
So, Will, you're not arguing it. You got arrested for indecent exposure twice because of your friends daring you to do stuff.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not some creepo that walks around in like a trench coat and flashes women?
No, I'm just a dumb hipster in skinny jeans. I swear. I'm not.
Kate, how do you feel about what he just said?
If you had actually told me something about this, like if you're going to...
How do you broach that topic? How do you say, hi, I've got indecent exposure charges on you on the first date? How do you do that? That's like
when we
at
were
least the
talking
third
about
date.
stupid things that we had done in college, maybe?
Oh, well.
Yeah. So that's, I'm not really, I don't know. It's just weird, and you're a nice guy and everything, but, you're just
aside
not
from the
for me.
indecent exposure stuff, were you kind of impressed? Like a little bit? Like if that like never happened, would you think about going on a second date with me?
Like I said, I had a great time, but the fact that you held out on me with this stuff, it just creeps me out.
Kate.
So,
Kate, why is this such a deal breaker for you? I mean, he was in college. He was having fun. We've all done things in our past.
right, but he didn't say anything about it.
I see his point, though. it's kind of hard to, like, how do you judge when the right time to be like, yeah, I got arrested for showing my thing off in public.
For anything. How do you just bring up
It's
a
not
criminal
really
record?
that big of a deal. Wait, that sounds bad too.
All right. So Kate, at the end of these, we always offer a second date. I know Will would like to go out with you again. Are you interested in going out with Will again, giving it another shot if we pay for you guys to go out?
I am not.
You're not.
Really?
Kate. Will, you are so cute. I want to go out with you.
Oh, Lydia.
I swear I'll keep my clothes on.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Will. We all know you by now. Kate,
Yeah.
thank you for your time. I'm, sorry that you guys don't want to go out with him again, but good job, I guess, getting a background check on somebody. I wouldn't have thought to do that.
Yeah, thanks anyhow.
Hey, Will,
Yeah?
I think you can find somebody better.
Lydia.
Somebody who's not so judgy. You know what I mean? I also want to go party with you really bad.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I must be a lot better at dating than I thought because I've never had anybody blow me off where I felt the need to email a radio station and call them. Now, Troy emailed us because he went out on a date. The girl hasn't got back to him, and he wants to know why. Troy, why don't you tell us what happened?
Well, I don't date too much, but I don't know, I'm a little shy or so. But anyway, a coworker of mine set this one up. She had a friend and thought that we would be good together. So I had her pick me up at my house. And the thing is, first of all, is that I live at home. I live with my parents.
All right.
That's not the way I want it, but that's the way the economy has it set right now.
So you live with your parents. She picked you up. What was your plans?
We're going to go out to dinner and then, kind of leave it up to her what she felt like doing for an activity after that.
Maybe seal the deal in your mom's basement.
Okay.
No.
Jubal, don't push it.
All right. So what did you guys end up doing? You went to dinner and then what?
So she picks me up there, and she came to the door, and my parents kind of...
They answered the door.
They answered the door.
All right.
My mother invited her to sit down, and before you know it, my mother starts to serve food. And I'm like, Mom, no, we're going out. We're going out. And it got awkward. My mother turns on the guilt like I made all this food. Who's going to eat the food,
Your first date was at your parents' house? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, well, that's the way it turned out. It didn't last too long. After about 10 or 15 minutes, Christine excused herself and said that she needed to be going. And I walked her out to the car, and I said, gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't plan for this, and this isn't what I expected. And that's the last I've heard of her.
So, Troy, what is your goal? What do you want to accomplish?
Well, I just I actually let her know that I don't plan to always live at home, and I wanted to maybe
Troy.
ask her to give me another
Troy.
chance.
Troy.
You expect his mom to interrupt on the other line at any moment, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Honey.
Mom, I'm on the phone. Come on. All right. Troy, we're going to call her right now and see if maybe she wants to go out with you again or whatever, okay?
Oh, that would be great.
All right, hang on. It's coming up next.
92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Usually on the second date updates, we have a question as to why the girl or guy hasn't called the other person back. Today, there is no question as to why Christine hasn't called Troy back. Troy lives at home with his parents. When she went over to the house, his parents answered the door, ended up taking her inside, and started to serve her dinner. In other words, their first date was pretty much going to be at the dinner table with his parents. And she got up and left. Troy, now you just want us to call and ask her if she'll go out with you again? Is that what you want to know?
Yeah. I kind of, if I could get a second do-over there.
All right, Troy. Hang on, okay? We're going to call her right now.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, is Christine there?
This is her.
Hey, Christine, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. Are you familiar with our show at all?
Yeah. Is this for the cutest baby contest? I put my niece in there. I don't think she was.
No, your niece was not the cutest baby.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you didn't win that.
Oh, thank you.
Somebody submitted an email about you for the segment that we do on our show called Second Date Update. You didn't really go on a date with this person so much as to showed up at their house and their mom tried to make you dinner.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I know what you're talking about.
Christine.
Troy.
Was it just too weird for you? What's the deal?
Well, it was incredibly weird, but it wasn't like because his mom was there. That's not why I left. Like, you know, I mean, it's kind of weird he lived with his parents, but it was fine. I understood, like, he wanted me to know that. And they were super nice. And we sat down. I thought we were just going to, like, have a bite, you know, mingle for a minute and go. Okay. And during dinner, his mom started, like, talking to me. And she starts asking me about children, if I want children and what I think about having children.
So it was less the dinner and the awkwardness of him living at home and his mom making dinner, more her line of questioning on a first date.
No, it gets better.
Oh.
Then she proceeded to tell me that Troy has children.
What?
Yeah. And, like, I mean, I'm 23.
Right.
Like, I'm not ready to be, like, super stepmom. Like, I just kind of freaked out and I laughed.
Okay.
You know?
Christine,
Can you blame me?
Troy's on the phone right now. Troy?
Oh, God.
Yeah, hi. Hi, Christine.
Oh, no.
Troy, do you have kids?
Well, here's the thing.
No, Troy. It's a yes or a no question.
Yes, I have a daughter, but she lives a couple states away. It's not like I have a kid around the house, and it's not part of my day-to-day life, but it is
I
part
don't
of
think
my
that makes
biography.
it any better.
Yeah.
You don't have to share the chores at your parents' house with your own kid, is what you're saying. So,
How are you honest about living with your parents, but you're not honest about that?
It's not something I'm not honest about. I talk about it. It's just it hadn't come up, and it's part of the reason that I have to live at home is I have to, you know, make child support payments. I'm responsible for it. I'm not a deadbeat dad or anything like that. But geez, I didn't expect that was going to be the deal breaker there. Huh?
So that was moving a little too
It was
quick.
more like that it came from your mom, like right off the bat. I mean, totally took me off guard.
Wow.
Kind of shocking.
Christine, I mean, he probably didn't know that his mom was going to do that. It's a little weird, the situation of walking into his parents' house and them sitting you down and feeding you and stuff. And that seemed to not bother you that much. Had you given him a chance to maybe go out on the date and him break the news to you, would it have been different?
Maybe, probably, I guess. It just, like I said, it was super shocking. And it just happened really fast, and it was, like, too much. I just couldn't deal with it.
Well, the show will pay for you guys to go out on a second date if you're interested.
Not at his parents' house.
Yeah. Troy, you're not on restriction or anything, right? You can go out still?
When's curfew?
Oh, very funny. Yes, of course. I can come and go as I please.
Troy, would you want to go out on a second date with her if she'll do it?
Oh, absolutely. I surely would.
Okay. Christine?
You know, he's super nice, but I'm not really ready for this kid family thing. I don't think it would work out, so I don't want to waste his time. I don't think so.
I think that's
I'm sorry.
Aww.
Troy?
Well, you know, I'm disappointed, but
well, at least you got your answer, Troy. And the next time you go out on a date, meet him at the corner.
Yeah.
You know?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.